Matt Collins.
So I just wanted to stop by and talk a little bit about data carpentry and some other initiatives that are going on at the University of Florida and other places to help teach scientists how to use computers well and how to do automated data analysis well. And this is kind of, it's a group that we have these skills and often scientists don't. And so joining forces and doing the education and outreach to teach scientists these skills is a great way to give you something to do if you like teaching, get interaction with other researchers. So right now, Data Carpentry is an organization that does this. We just got back from Kenya and Indonesia doing 2 workshops in each location. So are you advancing slides? Sure. Okay. Yeah, sure. That looks good. So what is data carpentry? Data carpentry, the general idea is combining biologists with computer scientists or other people with computer skills. So I'm technically a system administrator or systems programmer. And the result is we get research out of the end of it. We get biologists who are able to do large data analyses, to be able to automate their science in a reproducible way, put all their stuff on GitHub, put all their stuff on Figshare, make it available for everybody to do their collaboration with. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the Open Science Initiative, but this is part of that. This helps with those goals. So there's a website, obviously, datacarpentry.org. Could you go to the next slide? So who is involved in data carpentry? This is just half a dozen of the 20 or 30 people who are involved in data carpentry. Some of them are professors at the University of Florida. Some of them are staff at the University of Florida, staff at FSU, postdoctoral researchers. The data carpentry organization that you can send them to try to get out of that loop with other people. Could you get the next one? So where did we go and what did we do? We've done about 30 or so data carpentry workshops, and the last 2 we did in Kenya and Indonesia as part of other conferences, the TADWIG, Taxonomic Databases Working Group Conference, and Pragma, the Pacific Rim Applications and Grid Middleware Conference. Both are University of Florida's member of both of those. So we happened to go to the Multimedia University in Nairobi, and we put on a workshop for about 30 people or so who were all attendees from 12 different countries in Africa. And then we went to Indonesia and we did the same thing. And they were all Indonesians. We went to the Agricultural Institute of Indonesia, which is more or less with the Indonesian University of Indonesia. It's sort of FSU and UF kind of relationship between the two of them. One is like has the ag school, and the other is the national school. So both of these were very well received. Both of these were attended by mostly biologists, although about 30 or 40% of them were computer scientists who were also interested in these skills. Could you go to the next slide? Last slide. So if you're interested in this sort of activities, the data carpentry group, the software carpentry group I both mentioned. There's also the data science and informatics student organization at the University of Florida, which does a similar sort of training. They do workshops, and actually one of them is tomorrow on quantitative finance. And their target is much more about computer scientists and information scientists helping other information scientists learn the basic skills. We did Python earlier this year. We're doing quantitative finance. We're doing neural networks next week. We'll do a workshop later in the semester on Hadoop. And this is a little bit more targeted towards information scientists rather than biologists and other non-computer oriented researchers. So if you're interested, there's some links to some sites and my email address.